Voice आजकल, our medium, your message.
Everyone, my name is Navneet Anand from Voice आजकल, our medium, your message. I have got one of the greatest player of Australia, rather of the world, Mr. Matthew Hayden. Mr. Hayden, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm meeting you after around, I think, 4 years with the Master Chef that we had back in Sydney.
Yes.
With so many surprises happening in the cricket, India beaten by New Zealand by 3-0, then Bangladesh beat Pakistan, and now India had a wonderful game there in Perth. How is the equation changing?
Yeah, it's an unpredictable nature in landscape cricket, no doubt about that. Largely brought on by the shorter formats of the game, challenging the way that Test cricketers adjust to the game. We saw a great partnership between KL Rahul and Yashasvi Jaiswal in the first Test match, and it was brought about by just batting purely time. Bowlers, I think, making that adjustment, making them quicker in Test match cricket than what the batters are. And, we're up for a hell of a series. This Border Gavaskar Trophy is always hard fought, but I can tell you, just keep watching because there's plenty more twists in the tail, coming into this second Test match here in the day-night Test match here in Adelaide.
You just talked about KL Rahul with Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill, who are performing as well. So what do you think, KL Rahul going to stay in the team?
Oh, he'll stay in the team, no question. He was the premium batsman. In my mind, especially in the first innings, his defence was excellent, his mindset and the way that he approached Australian conditions, superb. I also sense that it's really a coming of age for someone like KL Rahul, so he'll definitely stay in the side. He'll make way, it'll be another tough decision for Indian selectors, but I think from an Australian perspective, we've got plenty more questions that have come out of that Perth Test match than what we've had answers. No Hazelwood, Mitch Marsh under a cloud. We've still got, a fresh face in Nathan McSweeney that's got a lot to prove in the series and in his own career. We've got an out of form Marnus Labuschagne, a real banker for the Australian cricket team over many years. Steve Smith also there with some question marks with his change in position, now back to number 4. So lots of interesting scenarios.
With the game happening in Adelaide, how do you think Australia is going to bounce back?
They'll bounce, there's no doubt. They have to. It's not a must-win Test scenario, but when you think of potentially rain up in Brisbane, been very wet at the start of the summer, Australia will be hoping that they get back into the kind of form that we all expect to have from a home team here in Australia in Australian conditions. It seems like at the moment the benchmark has been India, but that could change in the first session of day 1 here tomorrow.
Look, thank you so much. I understand the Grace is waiting for me to let you go for the dinner. But before you go, any of the moment that you cherish the most in the Indian soil?
On Indian soil, look, so many moments. I've spent, the large part of 15 years spending 3-4 months a year in India. To me, though, it has to go back to the home meals that you have with families, with just home-produced food, simple food like dal with a really nice raita, freshly made breads. That I think India nailed. But, the company of family at home is very special. And that'll always be a part of my heart.
Well, me being an Australian of the Indian heritage, for us, India take the series on, or Australia takes it, it's a win-win situation for us.
It is, for sure.
Look, thank you so much. I look forward to see you again.
Good man.
Thank you. My name is Navneet Anand, signing out for Voice आजकल, our medium, your message. We had the great Matthew Hayden on the show. Thank you so much.
VG Times. Be with the times.